The Sampaloc Lake was hit by a fish kill. Man who jumped off Tapas Bridge remains hospitalized. Floodwaters reached neck deep after heavy rain caused flooding. And optimism about punishment for government officials in flood control scandals drops, according to Pulse Asia. Good evening, I'm Apolinario 30 Dignadisi Valencia, and this is Philippine Headlines. In Luzon, Sampaloc Lake in the city of San Pablo, the province of Laguna, hit by a fish kill. Dead fish were seen floating in the various parts of Sampaloc Lake following a fish kill that occurred over the past few days. Fisherfolk and city officials immediately took action by collecting and burying the dead fish along the lake shore. Among the species affected by the fish kill were anguyin of various sizes, bighead carp, and tilapia that were washed ashore. According to the City Agriculture Office, the cause of the fish kill in Sampaloc Lake was a phenomenon known as duong or lake overturn. They explained that this happened due to prolonged cold and cloudy weather, which caused a drop in water temperature, leading to the mixing of surface water and deeper water in the lake. In Visayas, man who jumped off Tapas Bridge remains hospitalized. A man is currently undergoing treatment in the hospital after he jumped off a bridge in Barangay San Jose, the municipality of Tapas, the province of Capiz, last January 10 this year. The victim was identified as alias Daniel, of legal age and a resident of the said barangay. Based on the information, the investigation of the Tapas PNP revealed that the victim suddenly jumped from the bridge and landed on the rocky portion of the river. He sustained injuries to various parts of his body. Fortunately, personnel from the Tapas PNP and the Bureau of Fire Protection Tapas responded immediately and provided first aid before the victim was rushed to the hospital. As of now, the Tapas PNP continues its investigation to determine the reason behind the incident. In Mindanao, floodwaters reached neck deep after heavy rain caused flooding in the municipality of Talisayan, the province of Misamis Oriental, last evening on Saturday, January 10 this year. Members of the Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, or MDRRMO, also rescued several residents who were stranded. Floodwaters later subsided and roads became passable after a few hours. In the other news, gasoline station in Barangay Manay, the city of Panabo, the province of Davao del Norte, catches fire. A fire broke out and was seen live on the Facebook account of Karin after a gasoline station in Purok Uno in Barangay Manay, the city of Panabo, the province of Davao del Norte, caught fire at around 10 o'clock in the morning yesterday. The fire also quickly spread and burned a nearby house beside the gasoline station. In our business update, optimism about punishment for government officials in flood control scandal drops, according to Pulse Asia. The optimism among adult Filipinos about the punishment for government officials involved in the flood control scandal dropped by the end of 2025. A new survey by Pulse Asia released Monday suggested the number of Filipinos who believe the corrupt officials involved in the infrastructure corruption would be held accountable decreased to 59% to December from 71% in September, it said. The survey, which polled 1,200 adults from December 12 to 15, also saw a bump in the number of Filipinos saying the officials involved in the scandal would not be punished. From 8% in September. It edged up to 13%. The report came more than 5 months after President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. called for investigations into the flood control projects in the country, which triggered congressional probes that exposed massive corruption that angered the public. The government investigations found that there was a collusion among politicians, government executives, and public works contractors in the supposed kickback scheme that allowed corruption of billions of pesos in taxpayers' money. The scandal also led to the filing of cases, return of supposed corruption money, and seizure of assets and arrests of suspects in the scandals, as well as some reforms in the government. While there have been already arrests of alleged corrupt personalities, critics and the public say the Marcos administration has yet to capture the so-called big fish in the corruption scandal, especially the resigned Ako Bicol Party List Representative Elizalde Co, who has been out of the country since last year. The decrease in optimism among Filipinos on holding corrupt officials accountable followed warnings from observers that the lack of significant progress in the corruption probes, despite protests both online and offline, could lead to fatigue on the issue. And that is Philippine Headlines this Monday, January 12, 2026. I'm Apolinario 30 Dignadisi Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Good night, Philippines. Good night, Kasadja.